Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's me, cballen, and right now what I'm about to do, this is the first time I've done this for Madden 20, is I'm about to show you all the squad. As you can see in the top right corner, it says I am a 90 overall. Even right here in front of you where it says adjust lineup, you see the 90s across the board. 90 overall because of the 90 offense, the 90 defense. To the right of that, you see the top 3 players. 2 of the 3 are MUT 10 program players. That's right, Patrick Willis, the Michael Vick, and so far my favorite running back in Madden 20, Gale Sayers. So now let's dive deeper into the offense starting out. Again, you already know about Vick. You've got 88 Elway backing him up. Now backing up this Sayers is Clinton Portis, 90 overall, fully powered up, with Bo Jackson. Not able to get his MUT 10 player just yet. I wonder, maybe, just maybe, I might use my NAT token for an NAT MUT 10 player in a few weeks on him. It depends on who else comes out. At receivers, you've got Andre Reed, Terrell Owens, Journey Michael Thomas, 91 overall Torrey Holt, thanks to getting up to level 56 out of 60. We're almost there. You got the Jacuzzi holding it down at fullback position, which again, we are going to be getting his new card that just came out. So be on the lookout for that. We will actually upgrade this card right here. Then you have Anthony Munoz, Bruce Matthews, Kevin Maui, Larry Allen, Lane Johnson. I really want to get Dan Dierdorf here, but for right now, Lane Johnson is holding it down at the right tackle spot. Then we got my dude, Shannon Sharp, holding it down at the number 1 tight end spot, but we only have 84 Zach Ertz holding it down at number 2. I might need to consider getting his superstar card. I just have not done so yet because even if I did, I wouldn't activate him. So that's what we got going on there. We're going to go defense next, and then I'm going to start getting into the chemistries and the reason why I chose what I chose on my squad. Start with the middle linebackers. You've got 92 Patrick Willis with 91 Shazier. You've got 90 overall Bradley Chubb, again, thanks to the chemistries, which we'll dive into. You've got the Series 1 Master, Von Miller, 92 overall. Pat Tillman, I don't know what's up with his card art. Just does not want to show, but he's a 96 overall. You got Ken Houston, full legend, backing him up. For some reason, that spot just does not want to work. Brian Dawkins powered up all the way. Now he's at a 93. Powered up the team of the week from last week, Darius Slade Jr. We got the Diamond, Jason Sehorn. We got Howie Long, Alan Page. Now, my defensive tackle, too, the reason why this guy is here is because he's the best one that I have as of right now. Because as of right now, I really don't utilize a second defensive tackle on the field. So if anything, what I'm going to do is the Gauntlet just came out, right? You all know about the Gauntlet. I'm going to just most likely select the Gauntlet defensive tackle as my player because it's an 89 overall. And he can sit there just to kind of boost up the overall is essentially what I'm thinking. Then we got powered up Reggie White to go with Willie Brown. And, I mean, special teams is really nothing too special. I've just got the Ray Guy, power up punter. And I've got my man Brandon McManus. Eventually, I will get Jason Elam. I need to get Jason Elam. I just have not done so yet because I'm being stingy with my 3.6 million coins. Alright, but as I said earlier, I would dive into the chemistries. So, alright, so right now, activated, I've got Michael Vick with Fearless, Gale Sayers with first one free, Shannon Sharp with Double E. But first things first, I have Tier 6 lockdown, 30 out of 30. So if we go over to the defense, you look at Tier 6 lockdown. This is +2 catching, +2 play rec, +2 tackling, +2 press, +2 man coverage, and +2 zone coverage. So for example, if we take a look at my man Brian Dawkins, all right, we're just going to compare him. He's got 89 speed with 85 acceleration, 88 tackling, 92 play rate to go with 90 pursuit, 78 man coverage, but 92 zone coverage. Beast head. Love it. Love it. But what I'm really impressed with, the card that impresses me the most with the chemistries that I have on this team is Darius Slay's Team of the Week. He is a 91 speed corner with 88 acceleration, with 89 agility, 85 jump, but he has 92 play rec, 88 man coverage, 94 zone, with 88 press. Personally, in my opinion, by far right now, best corner of the game. We'll have to see if maybe perhaps Deion Sanders comes out for the MUT 10 program this week, and then obviously things will change, and we'll have to adjust accordingly. But for right now, I would say this Darius Slay is the best corner in the game. Now, furthermore, with that being said, though, I want to look at his upgrades and show you all what all I put on this man. I did put shutdown for tighter coverage and more INTs on the contested catches. He has got tip drill. He's got zoned out. And he's got lurker for the times that I user him. Now, sometimes when I'm running big nickel, over G, I'll put him at the free safety spot. And I'll put him, he'll be in a purple zone in the cover 3 play call. And I will put him in a cloud flat. And sometimes I just let him do his thing. Other times I user it. Really just depends. So that's why I have lurker on there. I know it seems strange, but I just figured for the times that I do user him, that it does help. Now you do see here, Brawler. I only have tier 2, so I get the +1 strength, +1 speed, and -1 in the acceleration. I know there's a lot of back and forth going on about using Brawler, using Sprinter, using Shaker, you know, and everyone has their own ideas and opinions. At the end of the day, I mean, sure, yes, I don't like the fact that I'm losing acceleration. You know, overall I'm gonna lose -1 in acceleration and -1 in agility, but I'm gonna gain +2 in strength to go with the +2 in speed. And for lineman, which I have not put Brawler on my lineman yet, but I plan on it, I think having that little bit of extra strength will really help them out. Because again, see, right now I have not put anything on them yet, but the plan is to get there as far as getting Brawler up to tier 4. Each one of these guys will have Brawler added to them at some point. Now, again, continuing with the chemistries, I started with West Coast. I'll be honest, I saw people that had Vic, they had West Coast on him. They were able to get their Vic up to like 95 overall, and I was like, ooh, well, maybe I should try that. So honestly, that's more or less why I chose West Coast. For those of you that don't know, though, West Coast will give +1 catching, +1 PBF, +1 catching traffic, +1 throw under pressure. That PBF is pass block finesse, and that's for tiers 1 through 2. And then you just go down the list from there. So eventually I'll get this fully chemmed out as well. I've got Brawler tier 2. I need 7 more players to get another +1 in strength. And then I need 17 more players to get that -1 in agility, but get that extra +1 in speed. So again, where the speed comes in handy, you know, if you get +2 in speed, and you're looking at guys like, say this Torrey Holt, right, that we just know because of the new levels, right? Now he gets up to 91 overall, which now also means that he can get up to 91 speed on his own. So 91 speed on his own, but right now, because I already have +1 with the Brawler tier 1, he already has 92 speed. Once I get Brawler tier 4, that's going to go up to 93 speed. There's not a lot of players with 93 speed, except for those that have the Sprinter fully chemmed out, or Brawler, or Shaker, you know, any of these chemistries that have increases in speed. That's the only way you're getting cards with this kind of speed at this point in the game, when we're only 2 months into Madden 20, right? It's crazy. You know, still so much more Madden to go, right? But yeah, we're already getting into the low 90s, almost mid 90s in stats, thanks to chemistry. It's awesome. Like, even this Terrell Owens, I mean, look at this guy. He's a beast as well. I mean, when we get this, I mean, 91 speed with 91 jump, with 90 catching, with 92 catching traffic, with 89 spec catch. I'm not too impressed with his route running, but everything else I really do like. Alright, that pretty much covers it for offense. Defense, I wanted to highlight Patrick Willis. I wanted to show you guys the reason why he's a 92 overall now. It's because he's got 88 speed with 88 acceleration, 86 strength, 92 tackling to go with 91 play recognition, his 87 block shed, 91 power, and 77 zone coverage. I know, oh, but it's only 77 zone coverage. Still, that's really good for him. Now, granted, I don't put him in zone a whole lot. If anything, I actually put him on the line, to be honest with you, in my big nickel over G. But if you look at Shazier, though, who you can compare him to, and you see Shazier's stats, he's definitely my second best, overall favorite player to user on my defense. The 88 speed, the 86 acceleration, 90 tackling, 90 play rec, 86 zone coverage. I mean, that's just nuts. I mean, that's just totally awesome, guys. All right. Now, you also saw I do have Madden rushing tier 1. I went with rushing because have you all played Madden 20? Legit question. Have you all played Madden 20? What is Madden 20 known for? Running the ball. That's right. I knew you all knew it. I knew you all knew it. Had no doubt there. Each and every one of you out there on YouTube. So because of that, the Madden Tier 1 rushing gives +1 in carry, +1 in stiff arm, +1 in the IBL, the run block finesse, the LBK, the BTK, breaking tackles all over, baby. That's why we did this. And it goes for the whole squad. That's why we love Coach Madden. That is why we love Coach Madden. And now, because y'all know I'm a Broncos fan, Broncos rushing defense, tier 1. Of course, I went with the rushing defense to combat the meta that is the run game in Madden 20. So with Broncos rushing defense tier 1, you only get a +1 tackle and +1 pursuit in any Bronco player on the squad. All right. Now, what I really can't wait for is to get to tier 3, where you get +1 in block shed, +1 in power. And then you also at tier 6 get another +1 in block shed, another +1 in power. And then again at tier 9, another +1 in block shed and +1 in power. So think about this. Think about this. So essentially, you're going to get +3 in block shed and +3 in power if you can get up to tier 9. But that also requires 36 Bronco players on the team. But if we could pull it off, just if, hypotheticals here. Von Miller already has 88 block shed. If we got that +3, that puts him at 91 block shed. He already has, wait for it, hold on, get to his power real quick. I love the 99 that shows up on the back of his card there. Love it. There you go. Okay, where's the power at? Nice power move. Just straight up power. Take some time. Bear with me. Power move. Finesse moves. Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, just +1 power. So I wasn't being stupid. I thought I was being stupid there for a second. I would edit this out, but you know what? I'll show you guys that sometimes I make mistakes. So, okay. Throw power. Don't want throw power. Don't want jumping. Ball, carry, spin, move, impact. We got power moves. We already know that. Player, command, no. There you go. There's that power. 84. So he would have 87 hit power to go with his 91 block shed if we were able to get the tier 9 Bronco players on the squad. That is nuts. That is just nuts. But yeah, that's really all I have to show you. I mean, zone run tier 1 is on some of my linemen. I did have Shaker at first, but I didn't stick with it. I converted to Brawler. Had a friend convince me that it was time to go with Brawler, and so we did. But if you guys do think that there is someone else that you would like to see on the squad that might be a better fit, currently I am running the Raiders offensive playbook and the Giants defensive playbook. Shout out to MaddenTurf.com. They really do help average Joe like me get better at the game. So check them out if you guys have not done so already. But yeah, I appreciate you taking the time to look at my squad and understand why it is that I made the decisions that I made for chemistries. And until next time, it's been me, cballen. But I got to go.